ask how do you calculate slope. I meant to start out to give you an answer for that, but I have to think. But then, like, I know how to calculate slope. I'll not tell you.
Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Campus. I'm your host today, Daniel Kromadi, and today's guest is
David Temiloluwa Goombi, Chief of Staff to the LSS President and member Student Representative Council, SRC.
Okay. So I'm going to be asking you a few questions concerning the SRC.
Okay.
First of all, I have no idea what the SRC is about. Would you like to tell us?
So the SRC is Student Representative Council, and it's somewhat like the biggest student body in Abuad. And
Yes.
yeah, it constitutes of 30 members. Those 30 members are formed by election from all colleges. So 5 members per college. There are 6 active undergraduate colleges in Abuad: law, MHS, engineering, sciences, pharmacy, SMS. So those 6 colleges would vote 5 members each that will make up 30 members of the SRC. Then the SRC will collectively carry out their duties as a student representative body. Yeah.
Okay, so that means during SRC election, there's no one winner.
There's no one winner. First of all, there are 5 winners. Then there's the in-house election where there are like 14 other winners, something like that. So the first set of general elections is just to know the 30 people that will make up the body. Then the next day or any day decided by the electoral committee, there will be the in-house elections that will determine the chairman, vice chairman, GenSec, and all of that. The SRC office is located in TDC, Talent Discovery Center.
So all 30 people can fit in.
It's called the SRC Secretariat, yeah. We don't expect all 30 people to be in the SRC office at all times. In the SRC office, there's the lobby, there's the meeting room, and then there's the office for the president and the GenSec, and that's all. Other SRC members are welcome to the office, but we don't expect everybody to be walking down to TDC.
Although still, I don't get the concept where you said there are 30 people that win.
Yeah.
And so, well, the SRC election was actually quite short. It wasn't as bulky as the university election. So was it a difficult task for you? Was there a lot of money put in, time?
Money. I think the problem or the issue surrounding the SRC election is the fact that it was moved several times. So originally, the SRC election takes place in May, second semester of every session. So last session, it was meant to happen in May. But there was this auditing of the SRC account that was not completed. So it has to be completed before the election. And it was not completed on time. So they moved the election to first semester of the next session.
Okay, so this was meant to happen during May.
Yes, last session. So all the money that was meant to put in to do posters, fans, and any other palliative you might want to do was put in then. As a matter of fact, I had like a budget to share drinks and biscuits. I had done the fans, the posters, and all of
Giveaways.
that. I shared the drinks, I did the giveaways, I shared the biscuits, and then boom, election was called off. So coming back to this session, they're giving us just 1 week because there's no time. The SRC needs to function. Do you understand? So within that 1 week, I just spent like little. I mean, everybody should remember what I did like 4 months ago. Like, we're all in the same economy. But then I still had to spend in some way. I shared the funds that I had already done like 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah, it wasn't all much of spending money. This one was now spending time because you just have like less than a week. So you have to spend time, your energy, walk around, stay in college, talk to people, sell your goals. And it's different because in the normal collegiate election, you have one post where like 4 people are vying for. For instance, now you're an engineering student, NUESA presidential election, for example, there's one post, 2 people are looking for it. So you're either voting this person or this person. Do you understand me?
Yes.
People can easily make their choice from the 2, even without listening to the 2. Do you understand? But in SRC, in my college, there were 8 people vying for 5 posts. There is no way that at least 5 of those 8 will not go around. So you have to do like first to speak. Do you understand? Because if I come to someone and 5 people have already spoken to the person, I might as well just forget that person. Do you understand? So you're trying to look for how to get into people's 5 before time is up. Do you get me? So that's what makes it a lot more difficult. You cannot sit down and say, oh, I'll just send out my manifesto and let people look at it and see. If you don't come to speak to them, they think you're not serious at all.
So have you been involved in leadership before?
As I said, I'm the chief of staff to the LSS president.
LSS?
Law Student Society.
Okay, it's a
The law's equivalent for
college.
NUESA. Yeah.
Also, concerning the LSS election, when did it hold and was it as known as the NUESA?
So the LSS election holds somewhat around the beginning of second semester. That's
January,
like March.
March.
No, so first semester still enters January.
then.
March. And it's fair to say that that is the biggest election ever
In
that happens
Abuad.
in Abuad. It's fair to say that. I think anybody that comes around would also agree to that because there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of politics.
This
There's a lot
NUESA,
of
though, there was a lot of noise.
yes. I think
And
after law you can then say NUESA. I think that's fair.
so LSS is like the most popular students body in Harvard.
Most popular, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's to be fair as well to say that it's the best student body in Abuad.
Best.
The best, yeah. Which makes every other thing come to place. Most popular, the election being the most intense, whatever. I mean, the last year's LSS election, even people that do not know that there's an election must have heard the name Asala. That's our current president. He was rallied around the school twice. That was the first time ever that someone was rallied for an election. By rallying, I mean like people carrying him on their
Yes,
shoulders and taking him from front
carrying
of
him?
Yes, from front
Him?
of yes.
Not poster.
He was on my left shoulder, at least for a period of time. You would drop him obviously like we're not the Hawk or something, but from Law College, you go around, go to NFH1, come back to SMS College, pass front of ICT, go around again to front of MHS, go to all the hostels, in and out, just be going, come back to Law College twice.
Oh, that's
It's a
actually
huge
that's-
one,
Yeah. Talking about leadership before you came to Abwad.
Leadership before I came to Harvard, that's like leadership in secondary school now.
Well, if you want to call it that, you know, some of us were transferred, some of us did A levels.
Oh.
So there's still other opportunities.
I got it to Abuad 100 level. Leadership in secondary school, prefectship, that's the only. I was social prefect in my secondary school.
social prefect.
Yeah, first. Because I mean, when I got to this school, I actually thought I would go in the line of like socials, like social director and all of that. But then I was just like diverted a bit and then I've got my eyes on like some other goals. But yeah, I was the social person in secondary school and I think that was fair. It was crazy because GS1, 2, 3, SS1, short, my principal had told me once that you'll never be a prefect. Like she told me to my face and I was like, oh my God. But then one certain day they called prefects and then I'm social prefect. You know? She was not in the school anymore, so maybe I would have said, oh, if you were still here now, you would have not made me prefect. But still, I think that's the only leadership position I had held, apart from like being put in charge of things, organize things. But yeah, social prefect then came into Abuad.
So when you came to this school in 100 level, your goal was to become a social director or
My
involved
first
in the
goal
socials?
was to be assistant social director of LSS.
So meaning you already had it planned that you want to be an A school
Yes.
when you came.
Yeah, anywhere I find myself, I just want to lead, like, just want to help.
So 100 level, you will be proud of yourself now that you've.
I think 200 level me will be more proud, because 100 level me, I was just
A regular guy.
yeah. In fact, there are different stories. I'm proud of my 100 level self. Every day I think about him. My 100 level self will be proud of me. I think the 200 level one will be more proud because that was when I took like a major step in, should I say politics, or a major step in some things I wanted to do in Abuad. So
You came out of that shell.
well, I was out of the shell since like my first week in Abuad. Okay. But then what happened in 200 level was, I said I was going to run for assistant social director.
Yes.
I was close to running for it and I stopped. I just stepped down. I was like, oh, I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to like go this other way, focus, plan to be the LSS president one day in my final year.
What
So
influenced your decision?
I think,
Competition,
not competition, friendship.
friendship.
Yeah.
Oh,
So my friend was
go
going
back
to run.
friendship.
Exactly.
We'll
My
go
friend
back
was
to
going to
friendship.
run for it. And I just like looked at it and said, oh, you need it more because like you're more invested into the socials than I am. So I'll just leave it for you. I think nothing can thrive in life without good relationships. But then when it comes to politics or elections, positions, I don't believe in doing it on your own, Sha. No matter how much we say it.
Yes.
You'd want to, like, people would have to help you. Then your friends will have to be the ones to help you. Also, maybe when you're telling people about your, goals, you should also know the people you're telling if they are like the real friends that are going to put theirs away for yours or hide theirs so that you don't become a problem to them. Like, do you understand?
Yes.
Like, oh, you tell me you're running for something. Instead of me to tell you I have that dream as well, I just say, okay. But I still like carry on my dream within me. But then you don't know that I'm your competition. But now I know you are my competition. So I'm at edge when it comes to tackling you before you realize that you have to tackle me. I think that's just the down or bad side about it.
Seems like you have really good friends. I'm right.
Good friends, yeah?
Very good friends.
And friends, I'll show you Pepe as well. In life, you'll see the both of them, Sha.
Yeah.
But I'm in 400 levels, so I'll be able to cut off the ones that I don't need yet.
All right. So what advice would you leave for 100 level students that want to hold positions when you enter 200, 300, and then about friendship?
Be wise. Be wise is very short, but then wisdom is a lot when you define that whole concept of wisdom under the be wise phrase. When it comes to the positions you want to run for, my advice would be don't just go into something because you want the power, you want the recognition. How I do my things is I know what my final goal is going to be, right? And I just walk in that line. I don't know if you understand. Some people like to take it one step at a time. But then like, what exactly are you doing? Today, you are assistant financial secretary. Tomorrow, you're general secretary. Next tomorrow, you want to go for sports director. Like, what exactly is your department? Do you understand? But like, if you want to be invested in it, there are two different things. If you want to be invested, or you just want to try something once, do you understand? Okay, you want to try something once, then pick a position, have trusted friends, tell them, get to work. But if you want to be invested in it, I feel like you should know what your end goal is. Do you understand? My end goal is LSS president. If I want to be assistant social director, is that really necessary for my end goal? What do I need at that point? Recognition? Do I need the college to know me? Is there any other way I can impact or influence people to make them know me? If there is, then I need to stress myself for this position. Go do something else. But when it comes to achieving that goal, I should make sure my eyes are on it and I'm chasing it. So for any new 100 level student, I'll just say, okay, know what your final goal is. Chase it. Let your journey, let the road you're taking be the one that will lead you to that final destination. Then about friendship, you should have at least one or two close friends that will ride or die for you. Because sometimes when we say, oh, vote for this person, sometimes we try to tell people, oh, don't vote for this guy because he's your friend. Vote for him because he knows what he's doing. But still, we cannot take away the fact that there are some people that they don't even want to care or hear who the other person is. You're my friend, I'm supporting you. So you should have those set of people. However, be ready to know that there are people that would be your friend in your face.
In your face?
Just in front of you.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? I'm your friend. But the moment we leave here, I know what I'm doing to you. Do you understand? Be ready. When you hear it, if you hear tomorrow now that, oh, Daniel did this to Goombi, like, Goombi should not be shocked. Do you get me?
Yes.
You should know that there are people that would be like that to you. Do you get me? But also, you should not be too nice. You get me? Because as much as Daniel is going to want to stab me in the back, if Daniel bring a knife, me too. I'll bring out my knife for Daniel. Do you understand me? But
Yes.
you should have trusted friends and be prayerful as well. Because like God will guide you.
Put God first.
Yeah, God will guide you through everything. But it's never going to be easy. Depending, Sha. I don't know how the rest of our own goes, but if there's any law student that's going to watch, it's never going to be easy. Your mental health, oh my God. Thank God we have mental health department, Sha, so it helps. It actually helps.
So that's a wrap. Yeah. It was nice having you here. We look forward to seeing you anytime.
Thank you so much.